Senator Mitch McConnell will keep his title as Senate Minority Leader.
The Republican from Kentucky was reelected to hold the position after fighting off a challenge by Florida Senator Rick Scott.
Democrats hold 50 Senate seats. The Republican Party has currently 49 seats.
For more, let's bring in CBS News congressional correspondent Scott MacFarlane. Scott, how significant is Senator McConnell's re-election as Senate Minority Leader, despite the challenge, and considering during the press conference today he said there's nothing to negotiate as far as divisions within the party?
Yeah, Mitch McConnell, who's been an outsized force here at the Capitol for 16 years, will remain an outsized force. He won this vote 37-10, according to sources inside the room speaking with CBS News. That's a big victory. We spoke with at least two of the senators who voted against Senator McConnell. Mike Braun of Indiana, who says he voted for Rick Scott, the alternative, as a way to try to make change happen to how the conference operates. And I spoke to Ted Cruz of Texas and asked Senator Cruz, did you get any concessions out of Leader McConnell before holding the vote? And Senator Cruz said no, that they weren't seeking concessions, just a dialogue. And Cruz says that there was a double-digit vote, his words, a double-digit vote against Senator McConnell might send a message as the new Congress begins. But Mitch McConnell won this vote overwhelmingly. He remains secure as leader of the House-Senate Conference, a position he's held for nearly 2 decades and will hold for at least 2 more years. Errol and Lana at a press conference a few moments ago, the senator says he doesn't own the job, but he will keep the job for now.
Yeah, he said, I'm not going anywhere. Scott, when you're looking at the Republican Party right now, Senator Mitch McConnell, Minority Leader, is one of the most powerful figures in the party. I'm wondering, what is his relationship like right now with the former president? Do we know anything about how the announcement last night might influence what's happening within the GOP? As you also said, in that press conference, he wasn't interested in making news on things he wasn't interested in making news on. So he said on the midterms on the question of who would be the Republican nominee for presidency, that he plans right now to stay out of it. But there's a lot that's transpired between those two men. What's the current status?
Yeah, well, you're not getting better clarity from him off camera either. Senator McConnell is averting questions about Donald Trump, about the announcement of Trump's candidacy for 2024 and the impact that will have on that Georgia Senate runoff. Senator McConnell spoke at length about the runoff, saying he used to oppose or not be a fan of runoff elections in Georgia. This time he likes it because Raphael Warnock, the incumbent Democratic senator, won more votes last Tuesday than the Republican challenger Herschel Walker. So the runoff election gives Republicans a chance to upend that. Senator McConnell and his colleagues and all of those who follow the U.S. Senate recognize the significance of this runoff election, even though it's no longer for control of the Senate. It's still pivotal. A 51-49 margin for Democrats can, by orders of magnitude, change things. It means Democrats can have 2 absences and still win a vote. It means Democrats can rely less on Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia, who is up for re-election in 2024, who might find his votes even harder to get for Democrats. Big difference here, and Senator McConnell recognizes that, which is why he says the party is working hard to get Herschel Walker past the finish line in the runoff election.
Yeah, we just didn't see the senator offer any specifics. He's a masterful messenger when it comes to only saying what he wants. Certainly his demeanor betrays his influence in the party. Scott MacFarlane, thank you very much.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you both.